Fala aí galera, beleza? Deixa eu ver se eu faço mais jogos pro canal. Que na madrugada, 4 da manhã, 5. Uma jogadinha já que tava sem sono mesmo.
To what extent we can implement... Yeah, no surprise. Once we roll this still leaves us with a significant equipment shortage, though. Many groups of people were never issued Akasha terminals, including mercenaries.
We'll need a supply of... Time is not on...
The Aru merge and... As discussed, Mr. Sethos is quite familiar with the layout of King Deshret's mausoleum.
I have every confidence. In the meantime...
Makes sense.
Get information and stay close. What is this, boot camp?
It's just Sino...
Everyone clear on our mission objective. Look at the excess...
And King Deshret's 7 pillars agreed to this?
If they're just sitting there doing nothing... Should still be usable even though they're broken down. Let's take them back for the others to review.
How many do we need?
Porque tava tendo que
Enough to make an Akasha.
I remember you telling me how
The Academia declared the Akasha to...
Certainly sound. Neither hat guy.
Well, if it all goes to plan...
Não, adoro não.
Oh, goody! Thank you so much for handling the delivery. What a long way it was. I'm well aware. Oh, trust me. I'm patting myself on the back for my assembly work here. But will you really be needing all of this? According to our plan, yes. This is the quantity required.
I heard you covered a lot of the funding out of your own pocket.
Of course, the real tragedy is how little profit I'm making. It's really quite a beautiful design. And I'm intrigued by how such a diminutive device is able to...
Did you attend the lecture on light realm energy, Madam Fars?
Of course I attended. I was just a little late, so I had to listen to the whole thing from outside the back door. Anyway, I have a perfectly good understanding of light realm, elemental, and abyssal and...
Good to know. Master told me in private that the At first, that to protect someone from such dangers, it's a tricky problem.
What do you mean? I get it. For instance, hey, what? That is not what I call a... Well, as they often say in Bahumana, an event that is monumental to the individual is negligible in the grand scheme of history. Generally, the fate of the individual is an insignificant affair.
Being from Amorta...
When the same secret is shared with a group of people, the same fate binds them together. Most people would find...
Sharing knowledge... All right. I think that's everything.
Thanks a...
Vitória, vambora.
Okay, Al-Haytham.
Most of the
Not lost to history.
Some are. All we can do is infer although...
After Aru
Humans may not read. Victory should not be easy to attain, for it symbolizes divine wisdom. Knowledge must not waver, for it has...
Is this a clue to solving a puzzle? Or is it being... You can't read it. Wait.
A chessboard.
You were right. The youth of today are skilled at solving riddles.
Have the secrets buried in the desert not been unearthed over the years all the same? Since Aru is a place reachable...
I've always been a... it's you three. Just in time. We've been delving deep into Aru, and now this board has appeared.
I've heard this was how you'd while away your free hours.
It is true.
Is this chessboard supposed to be another...
Naturally. Visitors?
1 second.
Dangerous?
I should be the one to go, then.
Sounds like the self-confidence of our president.
Don't be ridiculous.
Besides, I'm sure they won't let things get out of hand. Keeping things relatively...
Fair enough. I mean, you got...
But Bennu said he wanted to...
Thank you. This doesn't seem like...
No, you must enter the...
Ready?
Let's do it.
The first trial is posed by me.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
But the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
King Deshret's favorite primal construct. Living on in suitcase form, of all things. Amusing.
Oh, excellent work.
time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
Time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
First trial is posed by me.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
But the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
King Deshret's favorite primal construct. Living on in suitcase form, of all things. Amusing.
Ho-ho! Excellent work.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
The first trial is posed by me.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
Ah, but the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
King Deshret's favorite primal construct. Living on in suitcase form, of all things. Amusing.
Oh, excellent work. Now is the time for my trial. Now, don't be nervous. I'll make it nice and easy for you.
Really?
Thanks in advance. We appreciate it.
Is the time for my trial. Now, don't be nervous. I'll make it nice and easy for you.
Really?
Thanks in advance. We appreciate it.
Is the time for my trial. Now, don't be nervous. I'll make it nice and easy for you.
Really?
Thanks in advance. We appreciate it.
King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
Ibis King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
Time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
Ibis King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
Quê?
Done.
Finally. Seriously, that was incredible. Standing on the oh, sorry. I'll save my thoughts for later. Thanks to the three of you for helping us out with this. Is it just me, or were you giving us quite a lot of guidance along the way?
We made but a humble contribution.
You lived up to our expectations.
In addition to, since our, so imagine for a moment.
I agree.
Me, oh my.
Naturally.
Time to go! Let's go find Nahida! There you are. Miss Nicole truly is an angel. She said that. Oh, she is. Well.
This should be one of the closest places to Natlan in all of Sumero. There's the barrier Nicole and Nefer mentioned. It completely cuts this nation off from the others. But why? Why separate you from the rest of the world now, specific? And if I'm not...
I'm wondering the same thing myself.
That voice.
Hello, traveler.
Hello there.
Hello.
Malika, I also apologize for not being able to greet you in person. The form in which you see me now is one carried by the Traveler. Irminsul has been infiltrated by the Doctor. We must be on our guard, as he can spy on information in the world from within the tree. Fortunately,
My records will be preserved in the Night Kingdom, rather than the ley lines. As long as the Night Kingdom remains disconnected from the ley line cycle.
exactly.
So by meeting each other in this way, the meeting essentially never happened. No wonder Paimon didn't come. You were concerned that her activity would be recorded by Irminsul. The Natlanese have heard about the situation in Sumero. With the borders sealed off, merchants have been forced to...
I'd like to address the question you raised at the beginning. I can offer a brief I don't reach the... So even... But this time, the Heavenly Prince... That way? Even if Sumero is destroyed, the outside world at least has some time to catch its breath.
We'd certainly need it.
The Heavenly Principles created almost everything that exists in Teyvat today. Yes.
Nicole of the Hexen Circle didn't say exactly what this meeting was about. But after hearing everything you...
That's right. Nahida and I discussed it at length.
You need the Pyronosis, don't you?
Yes. Originally, I only intended to borrow it, but the situation...
Why do you sound so nervous?
Surely a gnosis is pretty important to a god.
I guess, but it's not as if losing it would suddenly rend... But I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that. With all the nations you've traveled to, and all the gods you've met, you must have realized that by now. As far as I'm concerned, a gnosis is basically an elemental energy enhancer. But I don't usually use it. You know me.
Yeah.
So you see, you don't need to sweat it. Here, take the Pyronosis.
Huh?
Uh-huh. I know you accompanied Nahida here to try and increase the chance of success. It's a good thing you did.
Are you sure about this?
I won't try to quantify it, but trust me, handing over the Gnosis to Tumaini is far from the craziest idea I could think of. Besides, even if you hadn't come here personally, I think Irminsul doesn't just affect Sumero. It impacts all of Teyvat. I know all too well how difficult it can be to protect... You don't need to tell me the specifics of your plan. Where the Gnosis is involved...
Malika, my heartfelt thanks go to you.
But now, for the heart...
I have an idea.
Just as I thought.
Just made a lucky guess. This seems to happen quite a lot. Things that apply to everyone else.
Irminsul usually...
Is that right? You catch.
Whoa! Thank you, Mawika.
All right. Besides...
I have the Pyronosis in my hand. It feels strangely ordinary. Not particularly heavy. I need to think hard about my memories of Pyro.
The Gnosis disappeared.
I'm fine. The Pyronosis disappeared into my body. Just like...
Maybe it resonates with you because you've mastered the power of logistics.
Please allow me to express my gratitude once...
Pleasure. Well, I've given...
We won't let you...
Yeah. We...
Of course.
I'm doing all right.
With the negative, but please don't worry. We all know we're stalking the...
Me too. With the constant traveling, I'm always...
I think there's someone else here who would share that sentiment.
Don't worry about what I think. I was just passing by and happened...
What are you talking about, hat guy? This is the top floor. No one passes.
Says who? You can fly just like I can.
I don't know why, but I feel...
It shows that you feel comfortable laying down your burdens in our presence. And we feel exactly the same way around...
Done. Ugh. But I have a nagging feeling that there's something I've forgotten.
Tá frio mesmo. Friozinho
Oh,
saco.
there you are. Everything. Okay, fair enough. That would.
You must really be exhausted.
Well, it's been.
When work in?
Yeah, we're definitely due a break. Probably. Here, this one's for you.
Thanks.
You want a bite to eat? I can grab us something. Or wait,
Are you nervous?
a little, yeah.
Because everything that happens next is beyond my individual control.
What do you mean, cannot?
There's only so much I...
Was it like...
You mean with Azar?
So the enemy is... I still vividly remember the way you
If your memory is so vivid, you might also recall that it was you who came...
I came for a
What do I think? I think we're certain...
It's good having me around to help out.
Absolutely.
Certainly feels that way. So, the sky is so clear. And there isn't a whiff of...
Awful things. What you and I have done is increase our...
Lofty ideals may provide no defense... Oh, I hope everything...
It will. As long as we stick...
It's really strange. You're my junior.
I think...
Quero fazer minha vida diária pra ir embora. Eu sou... Eu nem me liguei aqui onde que era o lugar.
We'll make our move good. As much as... That'll be enough.
Master Tainari! Mr. Sino! So I brought some...
I know how... I gotta ask, though. Who...
Madam Fart...
A juicer.
Yeah,
The juice is very sweet.
I think so.
Kale, how are you?
Physically, it just still...
I know the feeling.
At least now...
All the more read those two things.
What are we all chatting about, Would anyone like any juice? I had some very well, very well.
There's this enormous power. And Kale, just because we normally keep the conversation, I don't think it's true. My professor, you're rage.
Thanks, Miss Nicole. Every innocent person who's been hurt needs time to realize, but it's all about to be over.
I don't know if you've known. And since this...
Yeah. Sumero is my home.
And once you're done... stop it with this...
Hey, excuse me. There are still 3 unclaimed cups of juice here.
Thank you, madam.
Drink up and enjoy my handiwork. I think, please. I know.
pra tirar foto ali, tirar foto dos quatro ali.
Something on your...
Nothing in particular.
But the future...
Some people are...
I've always...
Even at the height.
Indeed. Regardless of faith.
The world has never been an especially fair place. Yet no...
Era.
Two angels.
Yes. Time renders all memories insignificant.
You're very...
If angels draw too close to...
You're more...
I've been talking to Kale a lot in recent days. We seem to be in completely opposite
Case studies.
Myself, it was a gentle, guiding human.
Standing up high, gazing out at the rolling dunes, one cannot know what freedom
The golden Dendro Arcot.
I was wondering...
What kind of...
So many. As I once said to a friend, what are the many disasters that this world faces?
The biggest question you should be asking...
Yes. Although, I must not fail. And so the question I am most curious about now...
What we declare...
Nahida! Just in time.
Ready when you are.
We're here too. Miss Nicole! Miss Nicole! You run so fast! Sorry. Lesser Lord Kusanali, the equipment is ready. And as discussed during our...
Accessing Irminsul via the Akasha is no longer feasible at this stage. There are other options, it's just... they're a little more extreme and more technologically demanding to implement. Maybe you should take it from here.
The architecture and functionality of the Akasha terminals overlap considerably with Aru. There is reasonable evidence as long as the transplant and merge operation succeeds. Aru should theoretically work on a scale a system this in the pursuit of correct. Right. And this
That's right.
In that case, I'll skip to the conclusion then. We need to further modify Aru, merge it with the Akasha, manufacture terminals, and distribute them to every person. Yes,
I've already...
So you mean...
Yes. But this time, the people of Sumero won't be using them to acquire knowledge, just to connect to Irmin.
When we evacuated the city, we brought all the important assets from the House of Dana, in case we ended up needing them. Fortunately, this included the Akasha. We've checked all the relevant records and...
Everyone in Sumero...
Since dysfunction, but by expanding under normal circumstances, Irminsul would be able to cope with the additional load. But with it up thus, it might be possible to shut it down. Counting down. 3, 2, 1. Are you ready? Ready. tools for destroying the world.
Stop.
Please stop. End this transformation.
You would shut down Irminsul just to stop me? You fools. I have all the time in the world.
No caso de transformar tudo isso em dados. Pra poder, né? Não deixar cair na mão do doutor.
Irminsul tree is step growing.
Great!
Aqui o doutor não é burro, né, parceiro? Ele vai dar um passo à frente.
What a
com
display of
certeza.
true courage. The courage to think and the courage to act. I never thought.
Indeed. Oh,
What was once created for spreading knowledge is now used.
I am grateful to you three for your help. Now for the... I'll need the help of your supreme powers.
How might we be of service?
I need to reach the Eternal Oasis immediately. Right now?
In that case, Ibis King, would you
Never.
You mean the one you gave to me as a gift?
How could I? You misjudge me. I just wanted to show you another way you can use it. Connect to Safei Shatranj.
Safei Shatranj? You mean that place in the desert?
Thoth's chess set gains its power from the chessboard laid out in the desert by King Deshret and ourselves. All ceremony. In other words, the chess set is an extension of the chessboard. In the past, moving a chess piece was a sacred and
Transfer initiated. Entering live combat mode.
Agora, 6 horas e 21 minutos, hora do futebol. Os 4 grandes clubes cariocas entram em campo. Neste fim de semana é a 17ª rodada do Brasileirão. O Brasileirão tá todo embolado, né? Todo embolado. São Paulo, fora de casa, às 5 da tarde. Você acompanha essa partida ao vivo aqui na
Demora. Tá lendo, né?
We haven't heard a single word from our spy in the desert. I'm afraid he...
Never mind.
But we spent years turning him. And a lot of Mora.
Nothing comes for free in this world, but the loss is not without its purpose. For a small price, we have wasted a precious amount of the limited time they have. Quite a bargain, if you ask me.
Understood.
Weighing profit against loss is a necessary part of life. But to tell the truth, I have been operating at a loss since this all began. Since many centuries ago, in fact. For instance, why would a banker act as the executor of a will? If you hadn't deposited your personal belongings at Northland Bank, I would have no reason to be here right now.
Magnata. Nome do
Dottore,
jogo,
I've placed your final data backup into the ley lines as per our contract.
Is it not a little petty to split hairs like this, given our amicable relationship?
I consider sound bookkeeping a matter of principle.
Do not forget that you only live to see this day thanks to me. In fact, every day of your life since you met me, you've been living on borrowed time.
Why, that's hardly a fair assessment. I will concede that my survival was managing money is not like other professions. Mine is not a role I could have acquired based on your recommendation alone.
The information stored in the ley lines is quite comprehensive. Rest assured, I have not forgotten how strong... Well, I presume you have no sense of fragmentation while talking with me.
How could anything possibly go wrong with such strict measures in place? The remainder of your soul was split in two, with one half sent to Nodcry and the other stored in the most secure vault of the Northland Bank. Though I must say, your disdain for the other segments is quite amusing. Zandik is you, and you are Zandik. Zandik created the segments, yet you, a segment yourself, reject him.
That is, Zandik, created segments of various ages in his later years. To achieve this, he had to freeze time and part with a portion of his soul. But as constructive as it sounds, it erases my uniqueness. If each segment is equally me, then by the same token, none of them are truly me. A soul living forever in the past inevitably holds different views than he did in his later years. The same thing that completes me also restricts me. You too might ask yourself which stage of your life you want to be preserved at. The day your business failed? Or the day you were framed by a gang and sold off to a medical lab?
We needn't dredge up the past.
This undesirable plan was eventually scrapped. Lesser Lord Kusanali was quite right. And after that, I concluded that there was no more effective plan than directly splitting the soul. Once the soul is transferred out, you will find that creating a physical body is far simpler than creating a puppet.
The other half of your soul suffered a
And yet in the process, I obtained the information I always wanted, did I not?
I once thought your ultimate goal was to ascend to godhood. But as it turns out, that was merely one of your experiments.
Experiments take many forms. A suspiciously vacant seat.
What can I say? After all your efforts, you really did uncover the world's secrets. So, is the new world you promised a lie?
No, it never was. I am glad to be able to control Irmin's soul from within. Almost everyone faces the prospect of death. But not a single person has ever been able to experiment unrestrained in the afterlife through sheer force of will. I am the
Clearly the divine...
Is that why you chose...
Could I call my...
Well then, I must...
Why make things harder than they need to be? Expose it, showing up in the... As for why...
I'd argue that Is it not true?
Especially for...
Let's not pretend that you're...
Is it really so greedy to want the world to operate by a new set of...
Of course not.
Regrader, sir. People have been spotted approaching Sumero City.
How strange. Well,
They're coming. They'll breach the city gate.
But even so, I would say Irmin's soul is a wonderfully convenient thing on the whole. If you do manage to create a new world...
I'll consider it.
What do you need me to do? Stall them?
The experiment will take time. Stall them for as long as possible.
Very well. Have you heard this? He pleaded with the god. Many suns and moons passed. Seasons changed.
Are you suggesting I worship you as a god? Or were you hoping that I might confess my sins to you?
Certainly not the latter. That would make my life miserable indeed.
I know it's a little late in the day.
The part of your...
Dear me.
You certainly did. Don't worry,
Now I'm curious.
Oh, it was quite simple. I could hardly be
How you There's no question that you... For someone who despises them so, you never... At first, I thought you'd be furious.
Concerned I would terminate our part?
Not at all. You had reasons why our partnership must continue.
Don't you find people's attitudes toward... And yet...
Is that supposed...
No. I was just thinking.
There's no need to be...
Isn't it a little too early to be saying goodbye? Not that I wish to keep you from your business, of course. Very well. Let's leave the conversation there for now.
A partir das 20 horas, rolou os maiores hits dos anos 80, 90 e 2000. Entrada franca. Conto com você. Sábado, dia 23 de maio, a partir das 21 horas, na rua Melissa 120, segundo piso, na Lapa, Casaria do Samba, a roda do samba, com Margaret Mendes, a Levana do Axé. E a boa de amanhã é no baile.
The power of King Deshret's 7 pillars is truly...
Yeah, sets us up for a much easier fight.
I wonder how many people can say they stormed a city twice.
I was just thinking that. I've definitely...
This is my first time here, actually.
I hope this will be...
Does everyone have to chime in?
What an amusing comment, my dear lady. Because the...
Well, la-dee-da. Isn't that fan...
You wish for your gauntlet to speak? Why, certainly. Ahem. I think you'll find that it is I whose image is carved hereupon.
Thanks. Definitely feel stronger now.
You're welcome, my lady. I am glad to lend you my power.
Sino, what's the situation?
There are troops stationed. Everyone, stick to the plan. We'll take the main entrance. Move out.
You gotta be more careful. If you're not ready to put your life on the line, you can't be certain of defeating your opponent. She's right. Keep your wits about you, Rana.
Pay your dues.
Judgment is upon you. You stand condemned. Guilty.
No escape. Can't run from death.
Take them out and secure the harbor. Reinforcements will arrive by water.
Consider it done.
Show no mercy.
Power flows through me! You're dead meat!
Let's get it on! Do your work!
You need a
We shall prevail. Yield.
roast and fry.
Through me, justice is served. Your penance is due.
Guilty. You stand condemned. Your sins weigh upon your soul. Your penance is due. Waterway secured.
Brothers! Sisters!
Perfect. Just in time.
Welcome.
The team has arrived at the...
Good. Press on.
Don't relax just yet. More Fatui approaching from the right.
Soul cannot track our movements. If necessary,
Don't worry. We'll wipe them all out.
as you can see, our people came raring to go.
Good.
How are things with the...
Don't underestimate.
All right.
Aí sim, o negócio ficou gostosinho.
Sino and the reinforcement by using a cluster leaf of cultivation.
Good luck with that.
Huh?
Ready?
Ready. yourself up. Quiet.
Fatui soldiers up.
Careful.
Prepare for battle.
Hey! There's people over there.
You have some nerve showing your faces here on this.
Vai mostrar a cara agora?
You're right on schedule.
Well, this guy.
I have stationed. Everything about this guy feels too deliberate. I highly doubt he's just a subordinate of Tutor. So you've been waiting.
Very clever.
A siege?
Historically, yes. But things can always change.
There's a Fatui ambush at the north gate.
Can you handle him?
We can for now.
Yes, I'm quite sure both sides can hold their ground for the time being. The battle has not yet reached its climax. But what happens next? Do you enjoy watching bloodshed? Surely some of those here are people you count as friends. Once a war begins, some people must die.
Wait a second. It's a trick. He's not even there. Silence.
He disappeared. What was that? A ghost?
Curses. He was never there to begin with. That was just a shadow projected.
Enough talk. Attack!
I apologize for being unable to accompany you at this crucial moment, but I am compelled to leave for Sumeru's General Mahamatra is quite ruthless. It's a good thing I wasn't there in person.
Your illusion held them up for a time just fine. But now that they have seen through it, they will...
Decoy or not, what matters now is that they will be heading your way imminently.
Not imminently.
A qualquer momento eles já estão aqui.
This is far enough. Are you sure you don't?
No need. Once the connection is established, we'll disappear from the sanctuary of Surasthana.
All right.
Now where's the interface Nahida mentioned? Come on, where's it hiding?
Found it. It's over here.
É isso aí, galera. Eu vou dar um pause aqui, depois pra fazer mais outro vídeo pra continuar a história, pra ficar um negócio mais... E não ficar um vídeo tão grande. Tamo junto aí, boa sexta-feira a todos, bom final de semana, beijo, abraço a todos aí, valeu, see ya.